Hi, my name is Christian Cortes, and I write Cortes NYC. We're standing here at 5Pointz. We're standing by a painting I call Up High. It's one of the tallest and largest paintings here at 5Pointz. Mears had a cherry picker, a crane, for a couple of weeks. So we did it over 3 nights. I had somebody drive the machine for me and take me up there and do it. We did it at night. I've been doing graffiti for about 20 years. I've been working as a commercial artist for about 15. 5Pointz for me is a special place. I used to paint here when it was illegal to paint here. Back when I used to just do stuff along the 7 train. So for them to tear down this place would be like a loss of a special location. In the past 5 years, I've started to paint here again, and I started realizing what a community started building up here, what kind of like a vibe and a creative environment it became, where it wasn't a graffiti thing anymore. It started becoming more of an art thing, and I started seeing more artists and then more tourists coming around. And I feel like we were just beginning to get a taste of that. So to lose that building now, I feel like that would be really sad. I feel like we still have a lot to develop and a lot to learn from each other here at this place. This is the last one that I've done. We finished it about 2 weeks ago. I worked on it with Zesso and Mears. I did this half here with the Western scenery. First started doing art in junior high school. I started with graffiti. I've just always liked to draw, and I used to see this stuff on the 7 train, all the lettering and on the rooftops. So I started trying to imitate that. And then I started getting into like black books and handing out black books and passing them around. And then once I went to high school is when I went to High School of Art and Design. And that's when I started learning more about cartooning and illustration and things like that. And also more about graffiti. That's when I started spray painting and bombing and learning about the graffiti culture and the politics of graffiti and all that kind of stuff. And being in Manhattan, I got to meet people from all the different boroughs. And that gave me more of a wider spectrum of like what graffiti can be. Then once I went to college for fine art, and that's when I got into sculpture and painting and all that kind of stuff. And I started exhibiting pieces, and that's when I started getting more into actual fine art. And then once I got older, I went back into graffiti and started, once you're doing it, you don't stop.